Okay, this will be an interesting one. Whoops. Sorry, now what? Damn. This user interface is a little bit stupid. Or very stupid. Gonna leave the contrast as is. Okay, let's see what we have. We have here North Shore Times. Okay, we call them a Snooty magazine. Soul Sisters, yeah, right. Soulless sisters, more like it, when you appear in a shitty little rag like this. So we're just going to put them on the glass like so and give it a swirl. So let's give it a swirl, folks. Our soul sisters, as they'd like to know themselves as, or the magazine has promoted them as. It's just a local rag. Piece of shit. Let's see how this turns out. Our soul sisters. Nah, that looks shit house. That's nothing. It looks interesting, but it looks shit. Let's just put that aside. Let's just put the Soul Sisters back in there. And maybe we'll see how we go with it this time. See if that looks any good, folks. Oh, that looks interesting, that lady's face. There, that's it there. Wondering if we can just take that section and maybe work on it. That person's ugly looking, distorted face. Wondering if we're going to just do another take on this, actually. So we're just going to try that again, see if we can make it look even better. I was thinking of doing that, but anyway, I just thought. Let's see if this is an even better version. Whoa, that looks really strange. There, that looks really odd. There's a bit of that double face there. Wondering. Maybe we could use this face, this double face. I was thinking, I'll just take this and just put it aside. We don't need it anymore. It's just going to go into recycle. I hope it gets recycled. A lot of things don't get recycled that should be recycled. So we're going to put these faces on the glass. These two distorted messes. So we're going to put it up against the edge and we're going to overlap it later, I think. So I'm wondering, good thing we haven't lost the settings while we're at it. So the horizontal is going to be 350 and the vertical is going to be the full size 400. I'm actually thinking what we do when we're photocopying skin tones again, making a copy of a copy. I like to take some of the yellow out because the yellow seems to be a little bit overrepresented in the second generation copy. So it's, yeah. Let's see how this looks. That looks shit house. We still got a bit of that there. Oh yeah, we're only going to have half that face. I think that's the edge against the glass. We're going to have to enlarge that bigger off this copy. So we're going to just... we forgot to put it onto copied paper, which is what we normally do. It does look a bit messy, a little bit. We're just going to try that again with the new original setting. Original type setting, should I say. So we're just going to make this a master copy that we're going to print off, a second generation master copy. Now that looks a lot better, a bit. Some ways it looks nicer to be lighter. I'm thinking we're going to go with this one. Wondering where the centre of the job is going to be. I'm thinking it's going to be down there, but we've got to do some work on this piece. So we're just going to take that off. I don't know whether I've chosen the right one, whether the first piece that came out with that really funny looking face would have been better. Now we're going to set up for, so the vertical is going to be 113, and that's not the vertical, this is the horizontal. Sorry, we got it mixed it up. So we're going to clear that. We're going to make the horizontal, what the fuck? Horizontal is going to be 190, and the vertical is going to be 113. The vertical. So the vertical is going to be 113. So we're just going to put it on the glass like so. We're just going to push that up the edge a lot more than we normally would because we've got a huge border. So hopefully it'll look good. Hopefully this will make a really good piece. So let's see how this has come out. Oh, we've lost most of that face. We didn't want to lose that much. I think we've lost too much. I think 190 is way too big. I had a feeling it would. Oh, I didn't actually. I didn't think. Maybe we make it 150, and I'm thinking the vertical is okay. Wondering, let's see how we go. It's just a little bit of trial and error a lot of the time. That looks interesting. Wondering if maybe we can enlarge it more on the vertical to maybe frame that better. To make it a really nice mirror image. So we're going to go 150 that way as well. So we're going to go 150 by 150. Let's see how that looks. See if we've got a really nicely framed image that'll make a brilliant mirror image, and it looks quite nice, even though we've only got half the other face. Wondering what we're going to do with that. We're going to go with it. Going to flow with it, folks. Hopefully it'll look good. Sometimes I don't know if it's going to look good until I've actually arranged it as a mirror. I'm wondering if the original idea might have been better using that other image instead of this one. See if we can just line the corners up just like that, and going to print off 2 mirrored versions of this, so we're going to have to just quickly select this so we don't end up with a cropped image and a waste of paper, toner and time and space on this micro SD card. Yes, space does cost money on this card. You know, you pay for the card and, you know, use up too much of the storage, and the paper's toner is expensive. I have to often pay an excess on toner because I use heaps of it, so it gets expensive otherwise. Let's see how this looks. So these are our mirrored pieces going into place to form this interesting creation here. So we just line those up. Oops, that's a bit crooked, folks. It's a little bit tricky. Trying to get it lined up neatly and properly. We're going to use the eyes as our guide for this. So it's just, it's a bit tricky. Anyway, that's it. Not the greatest on earth, but actually I like that 3D-ish effect with the central piece, that lovely diamond. It looks like a star. Maybe a Christmas star, a star on Bethlehem or something, if you believe in that shit. Whatever. Looks quite nice. Gotta go.